All right, we've got a huge batch of meal prepped protein. Now we've got to just wrap it up and store it properly. The shrimp is done. I actually like to season this after, like I've said a few times. I'm a super fan of this, like Frank's Red Hot Sauce spice. So I just dump it on there, get a little spoon, stir it up. Then we've got our seasoned shrimp. And then the shrimp usually goes pretty fast, so I just keep it all in the fridge, but it's nice to have that. So I just put it into a glass container like this, put the lid on, and into the fridge it will go. Next, we've got the ground chicken breast. This one I actually like to break up into thirds, and I freeze 2/3 of it, put 1/3 in the fridge. This way, because this will last a little bit longer, and it's totally okay to freeze it. People think, my God, how do you like that? What's it like after it? The texture is the same, because remember, we're not serving this to the queen. This is functional. It's going to go in a grain bowl. It's going to go inside. It's going to go in a burrito. It's something that's going to be, again, blended. So I just sort of take one bit, Ziploc bag, fit here, just kind of fold it. There you go. Number 2 or 3, I should say. And like that, into a Ziploc bag it goes. And we're going to just pull the air out. Uno, dos, tres. Now, I usually use ground chicken on my lunches, actually. I usually will only use maybe one of these bags a week. So I have like 3 weeks worth of my lunch meat here, like for my lunches. You'll see this when we do the assembly later. But 2 of these will go in the freezer, 1 will go in the fridge. We're just racking them up. Now, the salmon, I actually like to kind of pair the fatty meats together. And so the salmon, I gotta get a spatula here. So I've got a Pyrex container and it has a lid. I like this. These are some of my favorite meal prep containers. So they stack easy in the fridge too. Then I'll just break it up here a little bit. And you can stack it here like this. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect. Okay, there we go. That's all. So I have this here on one side of the container. And then, again, to save space in your fridge, because when you've got all this done, a lot of people say to me, well, how do you get all that in your fridge? By being economical with the space. Then I like to bring over these steaks. And I like to just slice them right out of the gate. Like, that's like a perfect kind of medium rare. I find that medium is better for meal prep. Medium rare can still be a little bit too, like, I don't want to say runny, but juicy for meal prep. I love a medium rare steak. Like if I'm making my steaks, which I do, we always have steak night Sunday, it's always medium rare. But for meal prep, I like a medium. So, and this is actually a perfect medium. You can see there, as it doesn't keep like juicing. So next, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna stack this in here. And of course we have a second steak, which I'm gonna slice up. This bulk prepping method is also awesome. If you're prepping for multiple people, like my husband follows his macros and he loves the fattier meats, the steaks, things like that. I don't eat a lot of it. I eat, moderate amounts of fat, but it's great too, because then you've got like proteins for everybody. There you go. So there we've got the salmon and the steak. It's kind of like a nice fatty meat bundle there. I'm gonna just put this on. That's gonna go in the fridge. And now the chicken breast. The best way I actually find to do the chicken breast, store it in a Ziploc bag, because it actually fits nicely in the fridge that way. So I'll do half, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've waited for these to cool a little bit more too. 6, 7. I'll usually put about 7 in a bag. These go in the fridge, and then 7 in another bag, and these will go in the freezer. We will usually go through about, my husband more so than me, but we'll usually go through about 10 chicken breasts in a week. So we've got 7. This is like a week and a half of chicken breast. Boom. I love it. Okay, nailed it. I'm just gonna clear a little bit of space here. Oh, you know what I forgot? My ground beef. This is nice. Yeah, put in like burritos, grain bowls, things. It's a nice little variety. Okay, so this is gonna go in the fridge. I'm gonna put a lid on it, but we've got about like a week and a half almost worth of prepped items here, prepped protein. It's gonna go in the fridge, and this is all gonna go in the freezer. So we've got, mix it up there. This is going in the freezer. These 3, this is going in the fridge. And I've still got the shredded chicken, the slow cooked chicken coming. Half of that will go in the freezer, half of that will go in the fridge. It's nice to have a little bit of variety. I showed you everything that you could possibly do at once. The only thing I left out was grilling on the barbecue. You could actually do more meats out on the barbecue if you have a barbecue. But like I said before, when I just introduced the proteins, you're probably only going to need to do 2 of these: high fat, moderate fat, or maybe high fat, low fat, moderate fat, low fat. You're probably only going to need to do 2. But within an hour, I've prepped all of the proteins. So again, I really want to show you, if you get everything firing at once, you can get so much done in such little time.